తెలంగాణ ఫ్యూచర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సమ్మిట్ 2021 తాజ్ బంజారా హైదరాబాద్ లో నిర్వహించారు. ఇండియన్ ఛాంబర్ ఆఫ్ కామర్స్ మరియు తెలంగాణ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్, కమిషనర్ ఆఫ్ కాలేజియేట్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వం సంయుక్తంగా నిర్వహించడం ద్వారా ఏదైనా రాష్ట్ర లేదా దేశం యొక్క సముచిత వృద్ధి కోసం విద్య ప్రధాన అవసరాలలో ఒకటి ఎజెండాపై శిఖరాగ్ర సమావేశంలో చర్చ జరిగింది.
Finally, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he found that nature is getting affected. That's why the 21 Patrikas introduced in the schools to at least know the 21 Patrikas, connect with the nature so that this type of pandemic will never come. That is our education system. If you see anything, whatever is invented in the world, the origin is only India. We are proud to say our Indian education system. Every education system, the whole world has come to India. There is no doubt. 15,000 years history of our education system. Even the Oxford University, the name itself, if you see Oxford, Ox is a Nandi. Nandi means four Vedas. Ford, crossing the river, Ocean, means samsaranni datalante vedalu mukhyam. That is the education system. Even foreigners, they accepted. Even the Melbourne University, you will find Charaka, the statue there in university. If you go to the London, this Susruta, his statue was kept. Today we are education system, the children, they get up after 7 p.m. after sunrise. Our education system is Brahma Muhurtam. That is the type of, without children, if they don't get up before sunrise, they won't get the right education, the value system. Our Constitution of India, Ambedkar, whatever is written, all the Constitution, he made it compulsory for every one page with a sketch. The first sketch is Nandi. Nandi means four Vedas. Nandishwar means Pasupatinath. If you don't read Vedas, you are Pasu. That means Indriyas, you have to control Indriyas, then only you are Adhipati for your. The second is sketch is given page is Yajna with the Rishi, with the Vanamulikas, with the environment which is background. That is what Yajna gives the not only individual, the whole universe to protect.
Universities now have to become much more agile and dynamic compared to what we have been in the past. We used to have curriculum changes, let's say every 3 years or no, every 5 years. But the world has become much more dynamic. So I think we also have to accelerate and improve our processes within. the way our board of studies functions, way our departments and faculties in our universities function, they have to become much more agile. Otherwise, we are getting into the issue that by the time we design the curriculum and by the time we implement and by the time the student comes out, it's outdated and irrelevant. So we need to be really concurrent. And finally, our evaluation systems must undergo a drastic change. They are designed today to be a test of rote learning and not a test of application. NEP talks about evaluation in a very beautiful way, and I just love those words. Not just that, they say that evaluation of learning, evaluation for learning, and evaluation as learning. I mean, I must say that I love this phrase, and I love repeating it. So evaluation of learning is that you're evaluating what the student has learned. And it is not just rote learning, it is how much he or she has picked up. Evaluation for learning is that
professors can also speak for 5 minutes. Okay, it depends on the context. Thank you very much, Naveen, and thank you very much, Rao Garu, and Naveen, and everybody else who has joined this wonderful theme, the future of education. I mean, it's an amazing topic to dwell, and it's a very important topic to dwell, and very important. And our Chandan has brought out very important points. First, he started with the passion for education. I want to basically divide my thoughts in 4 parts. When you talk of future of education, what do students want? And then what can institutions like us can do? And then what can industry do and what should government do? Okay, so let me address a few points of all of these. First and foremost, I am sitting in Telangana, Andhra are the states where almost from 6th standard onwards, the students are kind of driven towards something called either engineering or medicine. So as if life has nothing else but these two alone. So and people keep on stressing them and then pushing them towards that, and as if we don't have any freedom at all. Students want freedom. Okay, that's the most important point that I think all of us should remember. And I think the new education policy talks a lot about it. They talk about ABC, Academic Bank of Credits, and this is something which is essential. Irrespective of what your parents or close family members have driven you towards a particular branch, is there an opportunity for me to learn more? Learn what I would like to be. I have been seeing that in recent times, people are coming up with, I want to do this, Papa. For example, my son said he got wonderful rank in JEE Advanced, and he said, I want to become a physicist. Okay, please, if you don't mind. I said, wonderful, go ahead, wherever you want. So he's talking from Mohali. My son went to IISER Mohali and did physics, and now he's pursuing his PhD in theoretical physics. So this is something, many of my classmates say, somebody says, I want to become a chef, I want to become a musician. In spite of having good JEE ranks, they have gone and chosen that. I always ask a first year student, do you know what you want to be 10 years or 20 years down the line? If you have a clarity of what you want to be, then definitely a path will open up for you. Okay, it's like playing a football. If you don't have a goal post clear, you don't know.
Please like and share, subscribe to BCN Telugu News.
Please like, share and subscribe to BCN Telugu News.